Welcome. As I sit down, lately I've been thinking about something. With all the scientific information, with the expansion and inner works that we do, the building, the science, the technology, where are we going? And what do I mean by that? Well, we have all this information, we have all this wisdom at hand. But what do we do with it? You see, in a game, the game finishes and you have a winner and a second place, or a runners up, or a loser, if you will. And then you have a new game, or you have a competition. In society, what do we have? We have growth, but where are we going with it? Where is the end result, or the end game? Do we just continue to build until we transform into a technological advancement society? Do we continue till we leave this planet and live on Mars or Neptune or Venus, or transition through Jupiter or Saturn to another world or realm? Do we wake up? What do we do with all this information? Where are we going? Where are they leading us to? All of these political ticks and suits and ties and puppets with their strings are pulling us in a direction, but where? Where does it lead, apart from endless loops? Sit back for a moment and think about it, and look at all of the people or so-called leaders in charge. Where are they taking you to? Is it just a daily loop, a left and a right, a battle? Or is it something more? Are they engaging you, wanting communities to grow, to lead you to a better life or sustainability, to get closer to God or to Source? Or are they leading you into abandonment, fear and negativity? Where is science leading you? Where does science take you? Do they keep finding and searching for answers that just keep changing? Do they keep moving the goalpost with all this technological advancement and all of this mechanical technologies? Why can't we do the things they did? Where is it leading you to? We learn all this information, knowledge, history, technology, love, and we continue to grow as societies. But in what direction? We live and grow in nature, and is that what we're forgetting? The contrast between perceived growth of technology and nature. So here's the thing. We really haven't gone anywhere. We've gone backwards, if you ask me, if you live in the societies. It's just more and more about control and less about living. Being close to Source, close to nature. You can have all of the information and learn all about the secret societies and secret histories and how to meditate the best and how to get closer towards divine light. How to love more, how to date better, how to eat right and do the right things and go to gym and do all of this to better yourself. You can learn about all the different tribes of the world, all the different alien races. But what do you do with that? It makes you knowledge in the system. But ask yourself that question. What do you do with it? Do you share that same knowledge? Do you try to convince others? Do you heal or help them? And where does that take society? Where does that take you in the growth of things? You see, I was thinking about this because I myself want to live on the land. I want to grow and see sustainable living. I don't want to live in the system that just keeps feeding itself through lies and manipulation. We need money in this world, and so do I. But the difference is, with all this knowledge, I think we just need to forget it for a while. Be taught from the land and the people. I think farming and education from biologists, botanists, all of the people that help us with the things that matter. The healing of the body, naturopaths and herbalists. The things that actually make a difference as a culture. We've been at this a long time, society, and we haven't really gotten anywhere because, in my opinion, we are failing to see what truly matters. Growth. But natural growth, natural advancement, not through science and technology or knowledge from books and history. Don't get me wrong, I love wisdom and books and the old-fashioned ones and things that help us get to where we need to go. Especially when it comes to old remedies and healing and all the ones printed before the current mess of today. But sometimes I think we just need to spend time alone with our families, our loved ones, with those people who make us smile and the laughter of children. Being taught nature's way. We need to shift the focus from moving forward with political parties, with science and education, and flip the script. Doesn't mean living barbaric and off the land, but instead of schools teaching us about histories that may have been rewritten, teaching us about economics that only puts us in the same system, we should be teaching things that matter, the right foods to eat, what time of year we need to plant crops, the waning and waxing of the moons, different sun positions that help with that, the right mixture of nitrogen and fertilizer for soil, how to treat animals, the right types of crystals and healing remedies, how we treat one another with love and care, sexual education taught right by the right people, transitioning for protectors and love. To me, that's growth. To me, when societies start living this way and remove ourselves from the concrete jungle, we grow. That doesn't mean we don't have to evolve science, but we change how we do it. It's a natural science. It's the same type of evolution that you see in movies and video games with herbalists and that type of thing that have the spiritual advancement, the technological advancement through natural ways, not through forced alchemical or concrete man-made desires, not through force or liberation, but through blessing, through love. It doesn't mean you are faced with challenges. They exist in every day. We have problems to overcome and challenges to resurrect the right answer for. But what would you rather do? Sit out on a sunny day by a stream, listening to the water go over the rocks, contemplating the existence of everything, maybe with your favorite cup of tea or coffee, absorbing the sunlight with your favorite animals, or sitting in a classroom with bells and technology in your face, being overwhelmed by dopamine, being bullied and screaming and shouting, No, I don't believe the latter is of choice. Maybe some people do. You see, there are good things that come from the current world, and you adopt the ones that are good. But the more that we heal ourselves, and the more that we push and strive towards this natural isolation, the more we advance, the more we grow. I believe the more we push back at the system, the bigger it gets. Kind of like how we just need to ignore it and let it dissipate away from our minds. It's a hard thing to say because the ego and the mind that is built from the system will try to protect it. But maybe it's time we did something different and found a new leader along the path. So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.